Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Real Estate Confidante School. I'm your host, Mike Razor, here in New York City. Hopefully, you all having an amazing day today. I did have a wonderful day today, even though this morning I was kind of rushing out. So that's the reason why I'm doing this video now, live on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. I should actually be putting the video up on my podcast, but I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I think I might have a separate video. Excuse me, audio. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you all are checking out our website. It is the realestateconfidanteschool.com. I'm putting it in a little chat. Currently, membership is $7.99 a month for membership, $7.99. Separate from what's on the website, you could reach directly out to me directly. You could do one-on-one coaching for discounted rates, speaking engagements for discounted rates, and also exclusive events and private consultations and so on and so forth. All right, you'll be working directly with me as a member. So this is like being in an exclusive private school. So definitely an opportunity of a lifetime, and you'll be connected with my people and so on and so forth. All right. It won't be $7.99 for long either. So take advantage. Take advantage. Tell your friends to tell your friends. Currently, we are signing people up for the monthly raffle. So if you want, go to our Instagram and follow us. Follow us on our podcast. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe. Hit the notification button, and we'll go ahead and add you to the list. All right. Tell a friend to tell a friend, ladies and gentlemen. This is important. You may know some people who are interested in becoming real estate agents and becoming real estate investors, purchasing their first property, wanting to get into the business and don't even know how to go about doing it. So this is why you have me here. Okay. So like I always say in all my videos and podcasts, if you're working on your credit, go ahead and check out Ox Publishing, My Jewelers Club, DSX Design. What else? zblackcard.com/PTCE, and a few others. And if you are one of those individuals, push this over. Wanting one-on-one coaching, reach out to me. There are various people online that are doing one-on-one coaching, 45-minute coaching, et cetera, et cetera. And I'll be doing private group coaching for around $59 for 45 minutes. And I'll be, live on YouTube. You'll get a private code to get in and be able to ask whatever it is that you want to ask. Okay. So this particular episode is on child credit. Number one, child credit and building your child up to be ready to purchase the first investment property by the time they are 18 or 21. So many people out there are not thinking about their children in this aspect. They're not thinking about whether or not their children's credit is going to be okay. By the time, children become of age 18 or so, they start getting credit cards in the mail. They don't know how to act. At 21, they don't know how to act. They're getting cards. They're just using it. Don't have a job or anything. You have to teach them the importance of credit worthiness, the importance of developing their credit so that they could purchase their first property, so that they could purchase their real estate investment, so that they could live a better life whilst they're in college, or while they are working, moving out of your place, that kind of thing. This gives them that opportunity. You know what I mean? But it all starts with you as the parent, ladies and gentlemen. It all starts with you. So first thing I would say to do is get your child on an authorized user trade line, AU trade line. Now, first thing I would suggest is that you go and get your child's credit report, because sometimes parents or people may put the child's name on the credit report for a cell phone, for a mortgage. I've seen it happen. It's been done. Check the credit. Okay, you may have a spouse that you're no longer with, that may have done something to the credit and you don't even know. Use a social or something, and now your child's credit is terrible. And for those who don't have credit, this is for you as well. So if you don't have credit, this is going to help you build that. Go to freecreditreport.com. Go to Trulia. Go to I think it's annualreport.com as well. You could also go to Credit Sesame, Credit Karma, Nerd Wallet. These will give you the opportunity to find out what's on your child's credit. Okay. The other thing you want to do is once you have that down, and 9 times out of 10, there's nothing going to be on a credit report. The credit score is probably going to be low. It's probably going to be between the mid 500s and the mid 600s, because there is no credit up there. And what you're doing is you're taking your authorized user trade line. Now, this is the thing, though, and I need to be clear. If you know that your credit cards are all maxed out, or you know that you don't pay on time on your credit cards, then there's no need to put this on your child's credit. I'm going to tell you that right now, right? No need to do it. But if you know that you're in good standing with the credit bureaus, with the creditors, and you know that you pay on time every month, you pay that Best Buy bill every month, you pay that Banana Republic bill every month, you pay that what else? American Express every month, or what have you, and you have a $10,000 to $20,000 credit limit, credit line, or you have a Chase card or whatever card you have, and they have a credit line $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, doesn't matter what it is. You put that on your child's credit. You put them on as an authorized user. Do not give them a card. I've seen this a lot. I've seen people end up giving their wives credit cards, putting them as authorized users, and then when a real business opportunity comes, and then and they need to use the authorized user, and they could get paid for this, they run away scared because of their past experience with their spouse or with their family member. This will alleviate the whole thing. Do not authorize them to use the card. Do not authorize the bank or credit company to give them a card. That's all you have to do. Like, think about it, logically speaking. If nobody has a card, you're the only one that has a card. You have someone's name as an authorized user on the card. Just because it's titled authorized user does not mean that they could do whatever they want with the card, okay? So let's be clear. And I think that's another reason people run away. As long as the individual does not have a physical card of their own, they cannot purchase any items. And and this is your child. So all the good standing that you do, that you've put on your card, and whatnot, you're putting it on their credit. Look at what's going to happen within the next 5 months to a year with your child's credit. It's already at 650. When you put that good stuff up there, his or her score is going to go up to 750, 800, 850. Okay, just because of the authorized user. Then by the time your child becomes of age to where he or she has the ability to purchase their first property, you could work with them on purchasing their first property together because you're already educated. You've been in, in the Real Estate Confidante School. You've done your research, et cetera, and you know your stuff. And so now you are going in with your child as a business partner to purchase the first property. The other thing that you could do, and there's a lot of wealthy people do it, a lot of business people do it, they use their child's credit to purchase the real estate, but when the child becomes of age, obviously. So your child becomes 21. Maybe you ran into some bankruptcy issues. Maybe something happened to your credit where your credit scores and low. Maybe you have a portfolio that's so big that none of the banks are interested in working with you anymore. So you go and you talk to your child. You have them work with you, explain to them the situation and why your credit is so good, why their credit is so good, and you involve them in the purchase. You explain to them how the transaction goes. You walk them through the process, right? You become either a partner in the process, or which you would normally do is let them have the property, put their name in the property, and you could give a gift of a certain amount of money towards a down payment, et cetera, or you could legally give it to them as um, as a job, as an hourly rate. So if you all know anything about the process of building a business through real estate development and real estate management, you create two separate businesses, S corporation and LLC. You put the money and management in one company, and you put the real estate in the other company. You hire your children, your family, in one company with the money, and the other company you keep an insurance policy, and you keep a land trust over that property. Okay, I'm going quick with this, but the boom, boom, boom. So the LLC now has the property, the S corporation has the money. You take oh, you could do it either way, but for tax purposes, you want to put the money under the LLC, and under the S corporation, you could put the properties. Okay. And then what you want to do is you want to put your family, right? You put your child, the one you've been working, whose credit you've been working on so badly, you put them under there as an employee, an executive, or what have you, right? And you start paying them hourly wage, going to look at properties, this and that. And now you have the ability to pay them a check for this process of purchasing the first property, the investment property, and what have you. Long story short, once um, you show your child the ropes, how things go, you have your child go through the purchase process. They're going to look at his credit or her credit and say, "Oh, you have good credit. Do you have work experience?" That's the other thing. If your child is just graduating from college and they have received a job opportunity, they could go ahead and submit a letter from the job showing the income that they will be receiving for the job. That would be sufficient enough for the FHA loan that you're about to get with this property, since it's your child's first time purchasing. And then what you could do is you could take that information. Uh, he or she will have the down payment and all of that from the gift that you gave them, and or they could get a grant from the government, whatever county they're in. You could check for that, and then once the property is purchased, the inspections are done, everything is through. Excuse me. Whew. Once everything is through, then you could go ahead and do a quick claims deed to put your name on the deed with your child. So now you both own the property, and you both manage the property, or you have a management company manages the property, but now you got another investment, multifamily, and so on, that now you and your child owns, and you guys work together, et cetera, et cetera. Just this is just one example of a way that you could that your child could maneuver through real estate, and which would help you would then help your child from literally from the ground up. You're helping your child from baby. Okay. um, you can also do things like full life insurance, SEOP, um, man, various things. If just want to hold the real estate in a nonprofit organization, you could create a nonprofit trust for your family and put all the real estate there. And when you pass away, it'll just get passed down to them. There are various methods for it, but I think the most important is building your child's credit. There are a lot of families out there that don't do it and don't really care too much about doing it. But then when your child becomes of age and then they hear this thing called credit that they've never heard about before or vaguely heard about before, they go out, get a credit card, they go out and charge everything. And next thing you know, their credit score is at a 400 or a 300. And now they're trying to get an apartment for rent, or they're trying to get a job, and the job's not hiring, or the rent, the buildings are not renting to them because they're not credit worthy. So we're alleviating this problem right now, ladies and gentlemen, for the children. This is for the babies, ladies and gentlemen, for the babies. Okay. So do y'all research on the SEOP. Go ahead and do some more research, or find what you could also do is you could also purchase the real estate and just add your child's name to the company, and when the child is of age, then you could transfer the name into the child, transfer the name on a deed into your child's name. you know so it's up to you. There are many more options to choose from, ladies and gentlemen, but um it's important for you to learn this stuff, for you all to maneuver forward in terms of family wealth and growth. And that's just it. You want to grow as a family, right? This is what you want to do, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you do. But email me, ladies and gentlemen, if you have questions. Info at the Real Estate Confidante School.com. Right? Info at the Real Estate Confidante School.com. I'd be happy to help you out. If you need one-on-one consultation, and you're not a member, one-on-one consultation is up there right now. But if you are a member, if you become a member, $7.99. The consultation or the one-on-one coaching is half price, 50% off. All right. So you guys go ahead and take a look at that. And I'm here for you. All right. Hopefully you all had a wonderful day, and I'll be talking to you soon.